Are you ready for pain? Are you ready for suffering? If the answer is yes, then you're ready.
I just left a protest, and a black woman said, I think the most powerful thing I've ever heard in my life. She said, the place that black people are the most dangerous is the imaginations of white people.
Make sure that you are citing that strong piece of evidence. Don't be turning in that mess that y'all be calling yourselves turning in, because you know that Miss M is going to deduct 10. Miss M, you are on mute. Dang it. Just do y'all work. Y'all know my expectations.
So these three men come into my store, seeing me with my long, gorgeous locks of luscious brown hair. If you look in the right light and it's not gray. Fun. But anyway, they look at me and my beauty and assume that I am a woman. I cannot blame them. I am beautiful. But they assume this and instantly decide I have no brain cells. Yes, they started mansplaining vaping to me. And here I am being like, linked to emphysema, linked to genetic damage, 40 known industrial components of vape juice. And they're like, but no, it's not harmful. And then go on to mansplain why it's not harmful.
Couch is squishy and low. It's comfy, but goddamn. Watch your fingers, booty hole man. Sometimes you is. No arms! I can fit! Yeah, but you know what? There's no support under here, so my ass, my butt, it like gets into the recording. Yes. Girl. I'm funny. Also, come help me, I'm too tall. I'm not being on the video with my booty, okay? Oh, you know what? I can use the walls, hold on. Help me up. Oh my god, it like sunk in when I sat down.
It like doesn't look good at all. Thanks, babe. Like James Charles did. I'm gonna do like the top half of like your brows and stuff, so that if I make a mistake.
Oh, so we going out to eat? Oh, I've never been there before. Do you know what the seating is like? No, it's okay. I'll Google it. What? Oh, no, thank you. I'm not hungry. What do you mean, really? Yeah, really. I'm not hungry.
I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who shared their experiences with me in the comments and all of their stories. This was a really fun series to make, and there will be more content like this in the future. Just thank you so much.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
Well, wait.
I'm speaking. Fuck being good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live. Whack hoes hate under my pictures on the gram. Bitch, you better hope I never run across your man.
So I had something very interesting happen in my Chinese class today. So there's a boy, I mean absolutely sweet boy. I love him. He's one of my favorite students. He's super eager about learning Chinese, and you know, he's very helpful in the class, very well behaved. I just adore him. However, he comes to this class today and he proceeds to tell me that his dad told him to tell the Chinese teacher that when you say thank you, 谢谢, that it is not 谢谢, that it is in fact 谢谢. And his dad had also told him to tell the Chinese teacher that he knows this because he has been to China several times on business trips. I'm sorry, but what is it with men who are so threatened by a woman who knows more than them in any given field? I mean, the audacity, the absolute audacity of this man. So I myself, like the Chinese teacher, have lived in China for almost a decade. I studied at a Chinese university. It was my master's degree. I did my master's degree at a Chinese university. I graduated highest in my class. I gave the valedictorian speech in Chinese at my Chinese university. I was also hooked on several Chinese TV series. I watched countless Chinese movies. I lived my life in China. I taught at an international school in English and in Chinese. I mean, the list I can go on. I can go on forever and ever. My ex-husband is Chinese. Both my kids are half Chinese. I conversed in Chinese every single day of my life for a decade. And this man, who has been to China on a few business trips, sends his son to school to tell me that I am wrong, that one of the most basic words or phrases, whatever you want to call it, in the Chinese language, thank you, 谢谢, is pronounced 谢谢. Okay, so obviously you do get a lot of slang in China. You get really rural areas where they've got like really distorted Chinese. And I remember several times in China, I'd be speaking to Chinese people from rural areas and they would joke. They'd be like, wow.
As if today wasn't already a bad day. No, so you know what? We're gonna take away the teen lesbian vampires from you guys, even though you gave us great views on it. We cannot have nothing, Memphis. We've been telling y'all. Y'all asking for these franchises? This could have been your Nance franchise. It gave you the views. You could have invested, but no, you want to cancel out the one season. Why are you greenlighting one season shows and putting all this money just to cancel? Why? Why? This is why y'all going under.
Okay, but that's not the
But
same.
that's not the same. Okay, can you?
So, I teach 8th grade math and science. Last semester, they had some challenging behaviors, so this semester, we started it off with me asking them what type of environment they need in order to learn the best that they can. And they filled out a survey, and then I asked them to create rules of how we can achieve that. And this is what we kind of came up with. My students drew a poster of a promissory statement, like they won't bring phones in the class, they won't talk when others are talking. I compiled them all up and put them in large words on the wall right in front of the classroom. Here's the other side. But yeah, here. These are things that my students came up with on their own. And even though last week was the first week back, it was a really good first week back.
Oh, listen up. It is not women's job to end rape culture. That is up to men because we created it in the first place. So here are some resources for us dudes to step the fuck up. Number 1, men can stop rape. So they offer healthy masculinity trainings to support with sexual assault prevention needs on university campuses. Number 2, the Intentional Man Project. So they work with both trans men and cis men about unlearning how men are supposed to be and actually being intentional about vulnerability and empathy. Number 3, A Call to Men. They're focused on teaching men and boys to be loving and respectful while creating a safer world for women and girls. Please interact with this video. Comment, like, boost. Make sure there's engagement and that men can actually see this.
My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me.